So you're probably watching this video because you want to improve your life. You probably also like the ideas and knowledge that books have to offer you. If you're a reader like me and have a goal of finishing 100 books by the end of the year, ask yourself, why do I want to finish so many books? Likely the true answer is that you want to add value to your life. However, too many people lose sight of this in pursuit of completing their to-read list as fast as possible. Picture this scenario. Bob loves learning, and so he powers through 50 books in 12 months. He is so satisfied with this achievement and tells all his friends. He is excited about all the new knowledge he has gained and can't wait to finish more books. Ross also loves learning, however, he only reads 25 books in the same time it took Bob. Ross carefully chooses each book he reads based on the immediate impact it will have on his life. He spends time rereading parts he doesn't understand, shares with others what he has learnt, researches the author, and actually implements the action steps provided in the book. Who's benefiting the most here? If you haven't worked it out already, it's Ross. Albert Einstein said, "Knowledge comes from experience. Information is not knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience." Don't just think about what you read, apply it. So the first lesson here when pursuing an activity is to stop accumulating for the sake of it and reevaluate your purpose. The second lesson is believe actions, not words. Imagine you're hiring someone to write a fiction book and you receive 2 applications. The first applicant is someone who claims they have written countless fiction books and knows how to keep readers interested in their stories. The second applicant makes the same claim, but provides links to their work, including a sales page that shows 20,000 sales of the last book they wrote. Who would you hire? A second example of this is in your relationships. Your friend Zach wants to take you rock climbing and soothes your anxieties by saying he's read a ton of books about it. Your friend Tammy wants to take you instead, however, she has a YouTube channel showing her climbing mountains and is part of the local mountain climbing club. Who would you go with? Of course there are other factors to consider such as their personality traits, but more often than not you should trust someone's actions, not words. The same applies to your intimate relationships. If your partner continually says they love you after every time they violate one of your relationship rules or boundaries, then believe what they do and not what they say. Lesson number 3. Don't let your environment control your life. Just because all your friends are going to college, it doesn't mean you should. Just because the economy is down, it doesn't mean you shouldn't start your own business. Just because it's hot outside, it doesn't mean you can't find a way to go for your daily run. And just because your friends are drinking, it doesn't mean you should. Take conscious control of your decisions and cultivate an environment for yourself that will naturally lead you to better decisions. A great way to take action on this lesson now is to clean your workspace. Take the time to declutter your desktop, clear your desk, tidy your room. Operating in a clean work environment will eliminate distractions and therefore lead to increased productivity. Lesson number 4. Confront small problems before they get bigger. I remember one time I got a letter in the mail telling me to put in my vote for the state election. I shrugged it off and forgot about it until 2 months later. I got another letter saying I missed the election date and had to pay a fine. If I had just filled out the letter and sent it back straight away, I would have saved both time and money. I also ride a motorbike and noticed recently that my tyres are worn down past the legal limit. I continued to ride around with the tyres like this because I couldn't be bothered changing them. Just the other day I was riding in the hills and came across a line of 10 policemen. Luckily I was just given a warning slip, however, if the cop was having a bad day, he could have easily given me a fine straight up and not have let me ride the bike home. So when going about your day, always remember to confront the small problems before they get bigger. These are the 4 big lessons that stood out to me in this book. I'd like to leave you with a small story from the book, and I would love to hear what lesson you can take from it in the comments below. So here it is. "Good morning," said the little prince. "Good morning," said the merchant. He was a merchant selling sophisticated pills intended to quench one's thirst. If a single pill was swallowed once a week, the need to drink disappeared. "Why are you selling those?" asked the little prince. Because it saves a lot of time, said the merchant. Experts have worked it all out. You save 53 minutes a week. And what does one do with those 53 minutes? Asked the little prince. Whatever one wishes. If I had 53 minutes to spend, said the little prince, I would walk very slowly towards a spring of fresh water.